Hey guys, welcome to Movie Files. Morgan and I are here to give you our thoughts for the movie Flatliners. All right, so to catch you guys up to speed, Flatliners is a remake of the movie that came out in the 90s, which essentially deals with a group of medical students that are fascinated with exploring or experimenting with the idea of dying and checking out what happens after you die and kind of exploring the aftermaths of what can happen during that time. So, with that being said, we're going to kind of give you guys our likes, our dislikes, and kind of final thoughts. So, Morgan, what did you like about Flatliners?
Well, initially I was very excited when
Mm-hmm.
I saw the trailer. I thought it was going to be a really good movie. We'll get
Mm-hmm.
into bad later, but anyway, I guess you asked me about the good, right? So, I liked the synopsis. I
Yeah.
thought that the story seemed very intriguing.
Mm-hmm.
Those are just things that interest me. I think it probably interests everyone,
For
kind of
sure.
like that near death experience,
Right.
and what happens when you die, or when
Right.
you see the light, or you're over your body, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
I was excited to see their take on it. But that was about it. That is
Okay.
about what I liked.
All right.
Was
So,
the storyline.
what's the storyline? Same for me. The likes, the concept, like Morgan said, is definitely something that intrigues both of us and many others out there. Just the idea of experimenting and exploring the aftermath or what occurs when you die, that life, that near death experience. Also, kind of like that the overall the first half of the film, and we won't really get into spoilers. I want to let you guys check it out for yourself and let us know what you thought about the movie. But the first half, I would say the first 20-30 minutes of the film was okay. It kind of laid the groundwork of what we're getting into to a degree. So I thought the first half was good, as well as the trailer overall. I'm thinking back of the marketing. The
Mm-hmm.
trailer did give us what we were expecting. It may not have
It just
executed
wasn't
as well,
executed as well.
but the
Yeah.
trailer did its job. So I mean, honestly, that's about all the good
The
things I can
trailer
say.
was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, well, the best part, yeah,
Well, yeah,
yeah.
you know
So
what I mean.
they took the elements of of good marketing,
Trailer
but the
made it look
movie,
better than it was.
yeah. So I mean, that leads right into our bad. So I mean, Morgan, what? Go ahead. What did you think? The
Yeah.
bad of the movie?
So, Flatliners totally flatlined for me.
Yeah,
I thought
was
it
not
was
that good.
absolutely atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
What I disliked the most was the acting.
Yeah.
I thought it was on par with a Lifetime movie,
Mm-hmm. Well,
which there's
Lifetime movies
times
might even make this
might
look like
even
a
they might deserve Academy
yeah
Awards
compared to the performances
compared
we
to the
got. Yeah.
performances, and it was just disappointing because it did have
Yeah.
some
Ellen
well-known
Page and yeah,
actors, or it's not like it was the majority of these actors' first movie, so
sure, yeah,
that's what was disappointing. It was corny. I think something that you mentioned as well. It was very choppy. So
very much so.
like a scene would happen and then it would cut to the next
Yeah.
scene without even making any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even like you wanted to know more; you just wanted it to stop.
Yeah.
So it was bad all around.
Yeah, I mean, kind of touching on what Morgan said, the dialogue, the pacing of the film, the acting wasn't the best. I mean, there were some. So, kind of give you guys, as you guys know from the cast, you have a Jamie character, you have Ellen Page playing Courtney, the main character, and some other additional characters. They just weren't likable, is what I'm
No.
getting at. They were very unlikable characters, which in a movie like this, you want to be able to connect with the characters and feel for the characters when they get into these moments, but you just didn't. And also, too, like I said up top, this is a film about medical students. These were the worst med students I think
Oh,
I've
they
ever
should
seen
never
on,
be
on a
doctors.
film or TV show or anything.
Ray could have been a doctor.
Yeah, there
but
was
that
only
was
one of them that
it.
could have been a doctor. The rest
Maybe
of them,
Courtney. Courtney wasn't like
sure,
terrible,
yeah.
but
I mean,
kind of.
the idea of the flatlining is that they put themselves under, they kill themselves briefly. They did it about 4 or 5 times in this movie, and literally every time they did it, they were acting like it was the very first time they did it. It was just they were terrible
Yeah.
medical students. Also, to the concept of as the trailer alludes to, there is a ghost. I think they mentioned it can be demonic.
Not a ghost, like a demonic,
Yeah, sure.
spirit.
Like you said, you're dealing with death, so a spirit is
Not
haunting
something
them.
you should be playing
Right.
around with.
And I mean, they never, I mean, they said demonic, but they never really concretely said that it's hallucinations or your fear. It was just very confusing of what was occurring when they were attacked by these,
Yeah.
the after the effects from their flatlining. So I mean,
It
was
was
just
very like Final Destination-y kind of.
sure, yeah, like kind of the middle. Some
Yeah.
of the final destinations were done pretty well, but yeah, it was just a really bad execution of the film, which like I said, the characters were just terrible, honestly. I mean, our final thoughts here too. Unfortunately, it wasn't the best movie. You got to see these movies every now and then just so you can appreciate the really good ones. Historically speaking, September can sometimes be a hit or miss. Starting off the beginning of the month.
Yeah, we had a really great
yeah.
adaptation of a 90s movie,
Mhm.
and then we thought we would end the month based off the trailers.
Mhm.
We have not seen the original Flatliners, but based off the trailers,
Mhm.
we thought we were going to end this month with a bang. It was bad. Don't go see it. Don't help them make money.
Well, I won't say it. I would
No.
be very interested to know you guys' thoughts because we never
Wait
saw
until
the,
it comes out on cable.
we
like,
never saw the original,
don't pay
which
for it.
we'll check out eventually. So
yeah,
I
I still want to check out the original.
I want to know you guys' thoughts for the ones that saw the original. If it lives up to the expectations. Again, we're not coming from the original. We haven't seen it quite yet, but overall, it wasn't that good. I mean, what was your rating for the film, Morgan?
I'm gonna give it a 0.5. I can't even give it a 1.
Okay.
The only reason I'm giving it a 0.5 is because the storyline is intriguing.
I won't go as that low. I'll give it a 2 out of 5, and I'll just give it that 2 just based off of. At the end of the day, you do have filmmakers and actors that try to give it their all, but unfortunately,
and they can only do
flat.
so much, I guess, with what they're given. I don't know. It was very bad to me. I was not impressed. I was not attached to the characters. It did not connect them well. Like you thought it was trying to connect them, but then it flatlined. It was not good.
Yeah. So again, this is a spoiler-free review from us. We would love to know you guys' thoughts that saw the original or not interested in seeing the original before you see this one. Again, we didn't, and we thought it was bad. So we're interested to see how the first one or the original one was. So again, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Like and share this video as well as subscribe to our channel. Also follow us on our Instagram account at MovieFile. So we'll be back a little bit later with another review that we were very excited about. So we'll see you guys shortly.